What is up, everyone? This is Lord Cronus bringing you another video today. Today I am doing something a little different than what I normally do. Typically I do openings on this video. I open up all kinds of different new product that comes out for the Pokemon TCG. Today's video is going to be focused on top trainer cards you should be picking up. I've been picking up a lot of full art trainers. I know that that's kind of what the market's leaning to, what a lot of collectors are leaning towards as well. This is by no means financial advice or telling you what to collect. You collect what you want to collect, but this is kind of what I've been picking up lately, and a lot of this stuff is, I feel like it's undervalued. A lot of these full art trainer cards, these waifu cards, are definitely undervalued in my opinion, and I think you should be picking them up. I've seen a lot of videos, a lot of folks, different PokeTubers doing videos on some older product. I'm just going to be talking about the most recent sets that have come out probably in the last year and a half. I'm going to start off with Paldea Evolved and just kind of move down the line that way. So first on my list is this Grusha card. Just came out on Paldea Evolved literally June 9th, a couple months ago. At the time of this recording, Obsidian Flame comes out at the end of this week, and Paldea Evolved, not even 6 months old. It's, in my opinion, really undervalued. I've managed to pick up a few of them. To my luck, they weren't in the best condition, but they're still great to pick up. If you look here, I'm looking at pokedata.io. This is what I use to see what the cards are valued at the moment, see what the PSA grades are going, and what pokedata.io does. And I'm not sponsored in any way by this. This is just what I use. I know some people like to use price charting, and some other people like to go to TCG Player. I like to do pokedata.io because it picks up information from eBay and TCG Player and Card Market. If you don't know what Card Market is, I believe that's the European or UK equivalent to your TCG Player and eBay. If you look here, it's going for about $7.25 on eBay, and about $4.38 on TCG Player. I managed to pick up, I want to say 4 or 5 of them on TCG Player, and I believe only one of them was in great condition. And I think that's kind of the trade-off by going to TCG Player. You do get them a little bit cheaper, but most of the time they don't have pictures. If they do, great, but in this instance they weren't. But if you look here, just came out June 8th, and then it's just been tanking. Me personally, I've been picking up a lot of singles, and this is a great way to measure kind of what's going out, what's out there right now. Next, for Paldea Evolved, I have this Dendra card. If you look here, it's $7.31 on eBay, another $4.80 on TCG Player. Most of the cards on this list are going to be under $10, and I'll be showing the multiplier, the PSA 10 multiplier, if you get these cards graded. Of course, some of these are going to go down a little bit just because of how recent the card is. If you look here, Dendra, $7.31, $4.80 on TCG Player. Currently, it's going for about $121 as a PSA 10. This is not the special illustration rare. This is just a regular full art. I think this is probably going to land in the $30 to $40 range when it's all said and done, at least for the first, the next year or two. But yeah, I think it's a great pickup for under $5 or under $10, depending on where you're picking it up from. Next on the list is this Professor's Research, the Seda. I only have one of these in my collection. When I first saw this card, I wanted to pick up 10 of them. I just haven't managed to get as many as I want. It's under $10 right now on eBay and under $9 on TCG Player. If you look here, it's going roughly about $49 as a PSA 10. I think that's a pretty good multiplier for PSA. If you get a chance to pick this card up, you should. Next on the list, I didn't hear a lot of hype around this card, the Katie card. It is a named waifu. I've noticed that most of the named waifus versus the unnamed ones like your Aroma ladies or beauties. Don't go for as much. I'm not telling you not to pick those cards up. You pick up what you want to pick up. But this is a named card, a named waifu card, Katie. She's under $5 on eBay and $3.22 on TCG Player. Managed to pick up 2 of these cards. I'm probably gonna pick up a couple more to add to my collection and try to get them graded. If you look here, PSA 10 is going for about $50. You really don't get much if it comes back as a 9. And with cards being $15 right now to grade, just be sure to pre-grade your card to make sure that it's well centered, edges are good, no whitening on the back, yeah, send it in. Next on the list, I have this Melanie card. I've managed to pick up 2 of these cards. I really like Melanie a lot. I have a couple different Melanie cards in my collection currently that I'm going to send off to PSA here in my next submission. 818 eBay and under $8 on TCG Player. That you can't go wrong with that. $33 for the PSA multiplier. It's not the best considering that again the cards are $15 to grade, but it is under $10, and I think it's a great card to add to the collection. Here's another one from Crown Zenith, the Roxanne card. She's $8.11 on eBay and $7.16 on TCG Player. Not a bad price. Again, most of these cards are going to be under $10, if not all of them. Multiplier, the PSA 10 multiplier is not too bad. I think $41 is probably about as cheap as it's going to get. You might find a few under $40, maybe in the $35, $36, $37 range. But for the most part, I think that's approximately where the value of this card is going to stop for now. Moving on to Silver Tempest. This is the worker card. I know I just said that most named waifu cards go for quite a bit more than the non-named waifu cards, but I really like this card. I think the artwork's pretty nice. $8.22 on eBay, $9.72, just under $10 on TCG Player. I think it's a good card. I like this card when playing TCG Player online. You draw 3 cards and you remove the stadium at play. I like it because typically I'm getting hit by damage counters as when I draw cards when somebody else has those stadium cards in their deck. But a good card to pick up. Definitely check it out. If you don't have one, definitely pick one up. Another card on Silver Tempest, another unnamed waifu, but I do want to mention that this Furosod girl, $9.32 on eBay, $9.23 on TCG Player. That almost confused me there. Big reason, it's a good looking card, and also the PSA 10 multiplier is $60. It's probably one of the bigger ones on this list. I think there's only 2, maybe 3 of them that had that kind of a increase in value when you get a PSA in return. So if you don't have this card in your collection and you want to send it off to PSA, definitely pick this card up. This is the last card in the Silver Tempest that I'm going to go over today. This is the Professor Burnett, mainly because I think she's super hot. She's $772 on eBay and $8.95 on TCG Player. I've been watching a few of these on eBay and PSA 10, and I've been watching a few of them trying to pick this card up. I can't find one under $10 at the moment on eBay without it being, PSA 10, I guess, ready, or PSA 10, or in my opinion, it, be close to grading a PSA 10. I really like the card, like the artwork. Only $36. I think I'm close to working out a deal with the guy on eBay right now for that, about that much. But it's a cool card. I really like it. I'm hoping to pick up a few of these for my collection. Next on the list is this lady card from Lost Origin. $7 on eBay, $7.58 on TCG Player. The PSA 10 multiplier is about $53. Probably going to go up a little bit, in my opinion. I think this is a pretty good looking card. I know a lot of people were really excited when this set was coming out. They were excited about this card. I think it'd be worth picking up in your collection. Now I'm not sure why this one is only showing the eBay for 811, and it doesn't show TCG Player. So this card's going for about 902 on TCG Player right now. I want to say 2 of them, maybe 3 of them. In my next PSA order submission, I have currently about 50 or 60 cards that I'm going to send off. That are all full art trainers, and the hyper rares as well, the rainbow cards. I really like this card, like the artwork. $34.75 is not the best PSA multiplier, but I think over time, I think this is going to be one of the better ones to have in your collection from this set. Next on the list is another Roxanne card. This time it's from Astral Radiance, right at $10.47 on eBay and $9.52 on TCG Player. If you look here, the PSA 10 multiplier is $66. This is one of the other ones that I was just talking about. That's on the list. It looks like it's only 194 in population. I'm sure it'll go up, but Roxanne, another named full art trainer. I think for the price, this is a good pickup. Next on Astral Radiance, this is Melanie, $648 on eBay, $491 on TCG Player. Cannot go wrong with this trainer gallery. I was a huge fan of Wick. I should have jumped on Wick a lot sooner, but this is kind of reminds me of Thick Wick. This is Thick Melanie. This is a cool card. Think it's worth a pickup. Moving on to some Brilliant Stars. This is Cynthia's Ambition. I don't think I pulled this card, honestly. I opened up 18 booster boxes and I don't think I pulled this card at all. But $8.93 on eBay, $6.81 on TCG Player, and $52 as in a PSA 10. Cynthia's Ambition, or any of the Cynthia cards, really are going up in value. I think you should pick this card up and get it sent in to get graded, or just add it to your collection. I think over time, the Cynthia cards do very well long term. This is just another example of the Cynthia card. This one's from Hidden Fates, not too long ago. Raw, she's going for $80 on eBay, $93 on TCG Player, $169 in a PSA 10. The other full art Cynthia, this one's from Ultra Prism, $119 on eBay, $149 on TCG Player, and $355 in a PSA 10. So this Cynthia card that I'm talking about, it's pretty cheap, under $10 from Brilliant Stars. I think long term again is definitely worth the pickup. Pick up as many of these as you can, and just have them as a long term hold. Roseanne's back up. I managed to pull 4 or 5 of these out of Brilliant Stars. Only $3.39 and on eBay, and $2.96 on TCG Player. That's not a bad deal, especially if it comes back in a PSA 10. That's even a 9, $26. That's not too hateful. I think for me, I'm excited to pick this card up for this cheap right now. Moving on to the second to last card I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over some of these Fusion Strike cards. $6.94 for this Elisa Sparkle, and on eBay, and then another $6 on TCG Player. Pretty cool card. I know a lot of people are really liking Elisa Sparkle, or the Elisa cards. The one from Crown Zenith is pretty cool. It's pretty expensive. I managed to pick one up for about $29 here recently. But looking forward to picking up a lot of these Elisa Sparkles. I know I didn't go over any of the hyper rares. The hyper rares are about the same value. If you like those, they're not going to make any more. I don't know what that means. If long term they're just going to be more desired. I know people were kind of split. I personally like all the hyper rares, so better for me. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are liking any of the hyper rares, or if you're picking up any of these cards. Last on the list, this is a Shauna Full Art, $420 eBay, $672 on TCG Player, and $67 in a PSA 10. That is not bad considering $15 to grade the card. The only other Shauna card that's a full art trainer besides the hyper rare is this promo card. $41 is not bad in a you know, just raw. She's a promo card, but I need to check that. $898 in a PSA 10. That's just insane. I'd look into picking up this card if it's only 41 bucks. But yeah, you know, this Shauna full art definitely worth the pickup, under $5, or you know, right at $5 or $6. That is not bad at all, especially considering that, you know, the multiplier is only, I mean, it's all the way up to $67. So that wraps up today's video, guys. Let me know what you think. Are you picking up any of these cards? These are my picks. These are a few cards that I'm picking up, that I'm looking after, that I have watching on eBay. Let me know in the comments below if you are picking up some of these cards. This is a new type of video for me. I'm excited to hopefully do more of these. If you do like them, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Trying to grow the channel and trying to come out with new content. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by.